Trayvon Green is the running back. Vitabile in motion. Kane rolling out of the pocket. Fires it, and the pass is complete.
He makes so many plays with his feet. Yes, it was a pass, but it was his feet and being nimble to get on the perimeter, keep his eyes downfield. Awful tough.
3 wide receivers, bottom of your screen. Coulter to the near side. It is Tony Jones. Jones moving the helmet of Jones. Coulter looks sharp. Fires right down the middle. The pass.
He can throw the ball, too, you know.
He's going to throw it once again to the near side. It's Green. Green touch.
Now they come up with what I call the pistol bone. That gives him a lot of flexibility.
Malin Jones in motion. Here is Mike Trumpy on the handoff. Stretched outside.
Bad offense on 3rd down by Penn State, but
2nd and 10 here. On the run, Coulter. He tucks it. Coulter. In Berkeley a week ago. Trumpy is the running back. It is 3rd and 6 now for Northwestern in orange territory. Coulter out of the shotgun. Coulter with time to the near side, tucks it under, tries to elude the tackler. Northwestern, who took the lead early, but Syracuse did a tremendous job of battling back. They were able to escape with a victory. And Trump
shouldn't have gave up the lead. He wasn't happy with that, but the score with 44 seconds.
2nd and 9.
That was all the personnel groups, and it's confusing because you think they're going to be in a formation by the personnel group, but they get in a different formation using different people.
Handoff. Green. Syracuse in the middle at a Hillside, New Jersey. Coulter swings it to Buckley once again. Steven.
He did not practice until Thursday. That's a Northwestern policy. And to get him ready, he had to go through a neurosurgeon, an independent neurosurgeon.
Green in the backfield. They took the red-eye home, arrived here in Chicago at 8:30 in the morning on Sunday. The orange coming, and there in his face, Coulter is a perfect 8 of 8, 86 yards and a touchdown to Green. Coming again from the edge. Coulter gets away. Coulter cuts it back up the middle, takes a couple of hits, loses the football. It's 1st and 10. Handoff. Green stacked up at the 20. Surprised?
I am very surprised.
That high potent offense of Indiana. Malin Jones. Another different look in the pitch. This time to Buckley. Coulter has been exceptional early. Coulter with time deflected. Simeon. Handoff to Green. Green.
That's why they probably ran it effectively.
And now they go to the air. This one is caught up top by Cameron Coulter. Played the majority of the opening quarter against Syracuse. Simeon effective last week at Cal on a handoff to Green. Green getting the start. Simeon quickly to the near side, and the pass is caught.
And Nebraska scored on both of them. Keontae Evans took that one in.
They hit the out, forced him to roll the corner, hit the seam.
What a great job by the offensive line. Tackle. Handoff. Here's Trumpy straight ahead, grinding out Young out of the shotgun. Tim Hanrahan in the backfield. Now he's in motion to the near side, along with Mike Trumpy. Here's Trumpy on the carry.
Sitting in the stands.
First thing you said, Edison, New Jersey, and immediately big smiles on their faces.
There it is.
Simeon to the air. Touchdown. Instead of sticking maybe to that game plan. Simeon throws a deep pass. It is caught for a career high. He breaks it a week later. Simeon to the air once again to the end zone, and he overthrows his Simeon and Coulter. Simeon with another year as well. Green, 6th year as the offensive coordinator for the Wildcats. He said, look at this offense is still evolving with both of these quarterbacks. On a handoff on the inside and a touchdown. Here is the pistol bone.
Well, the thing about it, you think you're going to be in a spread set, and it's really a tight set. That's what makes him so effective.
The option on a keeper, spinning.
Triple option, you can run the speed option, you have a lead blocker, hard to defend.
And they're staying with it right here. Coulter on a pitch to Trumpy. Trumpy looking to...
In a spread set. I got a headache just thinking how to try to defend this.
Coulter with Trumpy. Coulter under pressure. Cameron Lynch just misses him. Coulter with all the room. Coulter inside the 40.
Put an edge on the defense.
With a hesitation there by Coulter, and Bromley able to catch him.
Go again.
2nd down and 13. Handoff. Big yards for Trumpy straight ahead.
Which they were so impressed with.
1st and 10. Vitabile in motion. Coulter gives it to Trumpy. Trumpy is met by Lynch. Coulter. Coulter fires to the near side, and the pass is in. Simeon with time. Dumps it underneath. And Green.
Hurry up in what they're doing, but what better practice than this right now?
I'm 27-7. Simeon fires it right across the mains inside Orange territory from the 39. Here's Simeon. Simeon to the near side, and the pass. Seconds remaining. 5 wide receivers for the Wildcats. Simeon looks downfield. What a catch! Trumpy in the backfield now. Simeon to the air. Touchdown!
Now you got to counter on offense.
Coulter, 11 of 12 in the first half. Inside handoff. Here's Green trying to break Gerald. He planned for it. 2nd down. 2nd down with Vitabile in motion. Here's Coulter. Coulter fires 2.
Hands on this week, plus we developed 2 game plans during the summer. One for Cal, one for Syracuse, in anticipation of that tough travel. That's a great head coach.
They just had their helmets on this week. Green getting to the outside. He's going to go. King Coulter, hands off once again. Green backed up.
The ball, we got to run it too.
Last week. And at Cal, dumping it underneath. Trumpy with the great, legendary Marty Glickman. And in fact, we saw Mike Greenberg yesterday. He is here as an honorary captain in the class of 1989. As a pass.
You mentioned the Medill School of Journalism. They have something called the Medill F, that if you misspell any single word in any document, you automatically get an F.
Really? That is good to know, and one of the reasons why I didn't attend here. Here's Coulter. Coulter. Syracuse, and that certainly key from a recruiting standpoint, and then also going out west is next. But you really get a good sense of who you are as a football team when you take on the likes of Cal, have to travel out there, and you come home and you take on a Syracuse team that had a stingy defense against Penn State. Coulter scrambling. Coulter still on his feet. You see the penalty marker. That is down at the 20-yard line. Field for Kane Coulter and the Wildcats. Vitabile to the near side. The superback. Coulter and his pass knocked down. When you talk to his staff and you just get a sense, you know that this is a program headed in the right direction. Coulter, and Coulter is brought down. Trayvon Green.
Simeon, Coulter, they don't miss a trick. Well coached.
24-5 under Pat Fitzgerald against non-conference of their first bowl game in 64 years as they defeated Mississippi State. Simeon on the run. Simeon runs out of bounds at their own 18. Simeon once again with a call up at the line. Quickly fires it to Tony Jones. Jones.
If that ball would have been in front of him, it would have been an extra step, would have been a big play.
They lost in Nebraska 29-28, and then at Michigan in overtime 38-31. Simeon.
I look for them to go wide open again. They've been trying to run the football. They bogged down. I think they go back to the initial game plan.
And here it is. Prater, Kyle Prater. Bob Trumpy. Handoff. Trumpy straight ahead. And Trumpy's going to grind out some yards, and he's going to be able to get.
Boom, he'll break a big one.
Simeon with time fires, and the pass is caught by Dickerson.
Wide open for a touchdown.
The pistol bone now in motion is Vitabile. Handoff Green. Green getting to the outside.
Syracuse, a lot better.
Trevor Simeon, and he fires it behind Green.
They dictate by the tempo. If you just play in a static defense, they're going to pick you apart all night.
Simeon with time fires it deep. Wide open is 12 INTs over the last 4 games played. Now 5 games. That's 15 interceptions as Buckley is belted. And one of the things, 142 points scored off of turnovers last 2 seasons. That's the most of the Big Ten. Talk to Mike Hankwitz, the defensive coordinator. Coulter fires back across.
One time you'll make the big play.
8 of 14 on third. Northwestern. Here is Kane Coulter. Coulter fakes it. Now fires up top. And to 13. Kane Coulter in at quarterback. Coulter and Simeon a combined 30 of 37. 375 yards, 4 touchdowns, and excellent job. With 10:16 to go in the 4th quarter. And straight up the middle is Mike Trumpy. And Trumpy, great history of football players coming out of there. And one of the things that they're doing is Kane Coulter. With a fake. Coulter getting around the outside. Sacked Kane Coulter 3 times. It was the most ever that he had been sacked in a game. But they haven't had that sort of pressure here today. But the defense is certainly +4. In turnovers, here's Green. And that's one of the things. 16 to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 5. Coulter. Coulter sliding down at the 28-yard line. Inside run. Here's Green to the end zone.